We begin tonight with another fatal hit-and-run crash here in Indianapolis. This morning's victim is the 17th person killed just this year. The latest crash happening on the northwest side of Indianapolis. Thanks for inviting us in at 6 o'clock. Our Marion County reporter Lauren Kostick shares the search for the driver and why this particular area is becoming a dangerous hotspot for pedestrians.
Police say that deadly hit and run happened here along North High School Road. During the day, it's clear there are sidewalks and space for pedestrians, but as soon as it gets dark, neighbors say that all changes. This was the scene early Monday morning, a dark road mostly lit up by police vehicles and a few streetlights. Investigators believe a woman walking in the area was hit and killed by a driver who sped away.
First and foremost, this is tragic for that family who's going to be notified at some point later on a loss of life, and it's happened all too often this year.
And the numbers prove it. So far this year, 33 people have died in Indianapolis after being struck by cars. In more than half of those cases, the drivers never stopped, something that continues to frustrate police.
Please, if you're involved in this, if it's an accident, just stay on scene, please.
People who live in this area agree, calling the crash concerning.
It's kind of hard crossing the streets with all the cars driving fast.
He says that's especially true at night, with very few crosswalks and streetlights.
If you walk yourself at any point in time, you know it could be you, so.
Indy Pet Crisis also considers this stretch of High School Road a dangerous hotspot for pedestrians. In the last 3 years, IMPD responded to 3 fatal hit and runs within the same block, all of them when it was dark out. After the last death, the city's Fatal Crash Review Board issued recommendations to make the area safer, including a crosswalk to connect existing sidewalks to the nearby bus stops. However, those changes have yet to be implemented. In the meantime, neighbors are begging drivers to slow down.
Be extra careful crossing the street for the walkers and the drivers.
In Indianapolis, Lauren Kostick, 13 News.
We are still working tonight to learn the name of the woman who was killed in that crash. Police tonight also searching for the driver responsible. If you have any information about this case, please call IMPD or Crime Stoppers. The phone number is 317-262-TIPS. Tonight we've just learned the sentence for 3 men convicted for a deadly robbery back in 2022. Julius James Thomas and Carlos Bryant were both sentenced to more than 60 years behind bars for murder and armed robbery. Antonio Wynn was sentenced to 49 years on similar charges. Police say the 3 men shot Kerwin Pollard near 16th and I-70 before stealing his car and forcing a woman inside to get out at gunpoint. And we've got some breaking news tonight at 6. Indiana National Guard troops will be going to North Carolina to help after Hurricane Helene. Governor Eric Holcomb activated the Guard to help with relief efforts there. About a dozen Guard airmen with the 181st Intelligence Wing will head to North Carolina to help. That group is based out of Terre Haute. And tonight, the Indiana Task Force 1 is in North Carolina responding to the aftermath of Hurricane Helene. Right now, they're operating search and rescue support operations, helping evacuate people in need. Well, the aftermath of Helene still is causing problems for families across Indianapolis. In the last 30 minutes, AES Indiana reported roughly 2,600 Hoosiers are still without power. And while crews continue their hard work to get the lights back on, AES is telling us full restoration probably won't be complete until tomorrow. Our Karen Campbell joins us live from the west side of Indy tonight, where many people have had to get pretty creative while waiting for the power to come back on. Karen?
Yeah, Scott, that's right. But there is some good news here for this neighborhood along near 21st and Lafayette Road. They got power just maybe about an hour and a half ago. And after 3 days in the dark, they are excited about having power because you can see the work that crews have been doing. They've been working tirelessly all day, clearing these tree branches off of power lines. We met Aaron Jenkins this afternoon. He says he got his power back early this morning. And to manage, he's gathered up some candles, a battery-operated lamp, a Bluetooth speaker for some tunes, even his grill to cook. Others had to be more creative in how they got hot water. Some using a propane tank to heat stainless steel buckets of water just to bathe. And Jenkins says it is also important for Hoosiers to think about the impact this storm had on our neighbors to the south. Take a listen.
But after you see what's going on in Florida and Asheville, like you said, you think, well, my problem is nothing compared to them because they're flooded out of their homes.
Bad. I think it's just trying to find a way to get living through it.
And crews are also asking for patience as they begin clearing debris in the coming days. And Scott, you mentioned this earlier, AES Indiana, just want to reiterate that, about 2,600 still without power. So again, lots of work to do still.
All right, Karen Campbell reporting on the west side of Indianapolis. Thanks so much. Let's go ahead and talk about the weather. It was a little muggy today, and we do have some clouds out there right now.
Yeah, not a lot of sunshine the last several days. I do have a sunny change coming by the middle part of the week. In fact, this time tomorrow, we'll start to see those skies start to clear. Right now, we have cloudy conditions and temperatures in the 70s. 72 Connorsville and Crawfordsville, Bunker Hill as well, 75 Greensburg and 72 in Carmel. Still a few spotty showers, mainly across the southern part of the state and still associated with the circulation that was once Hurricane Helene. We have steady rain just east and southeast of Mitchell and some spotty showers around Jennings County, including North Vernon. Most of central Indiana, cloudy skies this evening will stay in the low 70s through 8 o'clock tonight. Patchy morning fog early tomorrow. Again, a muggy start in the mid 60s. A stray shower possible through early afternoon. And then this time tomorrow, skies will start to clear. Highs tomorrow close to 80.